You remember the pictures yesterday? Now, there are 17 of you, and 17 teachers are going to come and help with the pictures. They're not going to do anything to change the pictures. That's your picture. Because you will know, because you are farmers. They are not questions about how many cows have you or anything like that. And I shall make sure that your answers are written down carefully, and then they will take your place in the pictures so that you can come with me into the valley. Is there anything you like? All you have to do. Forget those teachers if you can. I know it's difficult because the room is full. Everything all right here? How's that new saw working? Okay, is it? It was a new, a new firm. We've not bought one from them before. Everything all right here? I can tell you this, I'm glad the weather's staying fine for this job. My roof is in an awful state. Have you had roof problems? The snow was so heavy, I think the timber must have been rotten. Really nice, Harold. The lady over there then doing a good time to just... foundation. Stop. Or the roof better, and one thing leads to another. Okay? You can walk anywhere, go around your farms, go and look for a piece of wood, go and telephone somebody, it doesn't matter. You can do anything you like. It's your barn, your farm, and you are mending it. Off you go then. Why do you think that's the best way to work? Very long. Are you needing it right now?
Yes.
Oh, right. You don't know where I could borrow one, do you?
No.
You don't know any other farmers may have. You learn to do that. Then I went down, to borrow a bit of something, and he said they were getting the meteorite out, the one that fell on their farm. Fifth question. This is the last question. Are you hearing? The people will ask you this question. What would you most like people to know about your work and the way you work? So they can get another piece of paper if you need them to. If you don't like it as it is, you can ask them to write it again. And then when they have done that, we shall pin it on them. So she must wear it.
Jos lisätään tänne, että stays and not false.
Will you stick it on them so that I could read it if I came round the valley?
Johonkin sellaisen paikkaan, missä Dorothy pystyy näkemään sen, kun se tulee vierailuun.
Can you make the still picture? Arrange them in the still picture. They take your place.
Missä? Mitä tässä seisoo?
From now on, I shall behave as an inspector of taxes, not a secretary. I am very sure the workers know what they're doing, don't you? Are you sure that the people you've left doing the work understand it? Now, I am going to treat this as a photograph of your people working. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to ask you questions about how people are in this valley, how they work. Okay. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you so much for leaving the farms and coming to meet me. You do understand who I am, don't you? Yes. From the tax office. Yes. Have you taken the photographs? Oh, yes. And do you have them ready for me to see? Yes. And have you written on them so that I can understand them? Yes. Good, that's very clear then. I'm afraid I need to ask rather a lot of questions because I do have to make a report, you understand, don't you? I do not mean anything personally, I just must make a report. We always want to know how the money's been spent and the attitudes of the people. Is there one I could go and see first? And, do you mind if we all come?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. If you just lead the way then to wherever we're going first. Is it this one? Thank you. You could ask the other photographs to rest in English for a moment or two, and we'll just keep this one. Here. Thank you. The first thing I need to do is to check the writing. Thank you. Now this is the writing about the jobs they're doing. I see. Now one of the things I shall be asked is, why is it that you take the old nails out before you put the new nails? Ah yes, you take the wood away. Now I'm very interested in what happens to the old wood and the rusty nails. We put them on there.
And then we can burn them.
You burn them?
Yeah. Inside. So
warm. Oh, I see. So you actually use the old timber to make new fires?
Yeah.
And you use the fire for heating the house?
Yes.
Oh, no, I think I'd put that one down under, what shall I call that? They take the old wood that's no use for the barn and they put it on the fire to make heat for the kitchen.
In the winter.
In the winter. So I'm just wondering what to say about it. Have you any advice? What about?
Because it's ready for well and it's
Oh, it's a tradition.
Yes.
I see. Tradition. there any other traditions in any of the other pictures? Maybe I'll see some more. Have you any traditions in your work? Never mind, I'll put them on. She seems to have learned a lot from her mother. Oh yes, the old one piece is the... Ah, you choose the easiest way to paint. The best way as well, do you find? Or,
Yeah.
the easiest is the best?
Yeah.
You're not just lazy? Or if it were harder to do it another way, you do it. You choose the best way. For a moment. Is there another picture I should just see? Oh, pardon? This one. Have you got a system to it? Do you always work the same way? I see. So she will learn to work the same way as you work. That's good, isn't it, darling? You never have anything wrong with your method? Always okay. Never change. So if I came along with another method, you stick it. My method wouldn't be anything like that. Oh, you might try my method. We'll try other methods. Is that right? The people in this valley will try other systems. Do you do that? If a new system comes along, do you try these things?
Yes.
But you throw them out if they're no good.
Yeah.
Oh, so you use your judgment, do you? Usually you're not good. Well, my husband used to say, you've got a good method, stick to it. He used to say, but you see, I can't stick to it now it's gone. We'll try other methods, but use judgment. Alright? And he says the same for all of you. You use your judgment on a new method, I see. But there's not many good new methods. Alright, the picture still. Stone foundation. Is it, she's got to put it back exactly like it was. That's good. Always the same. Never changes. Ah, that's interesting. She's got to know how to work with these other people. So sharing. Do you usually share the work in the valley?
Yes.
Never work by yourself? No. I have heard that there are farmers who sometimes won't share their knowledge with other farmers. Does it ever happen to you?
No.
You should hear the reports we get in the tax office. Farmers saying, I didn't know. And I said, the man on the farm next to you knew, but he never told you. You don't like secrets. But you don't have that kind of thing. No. So if one of you discovered a really clever thing, you'd actually tell everybody else about it.
Yes.
Oh, I wish we knew about that in the city. You should see. I can't start my car some mornings. Can I get somebody to show me how to do it? Oh no, they say, get the garage and pay. You know, always share knowledge. Is that the way you do it round here? You never had a new design or anything. You always keep the same designs.
Yes.
So your barns, if they fall down, they get built the same way again.
Yes.
Tradition. Feels better that way. I see. You know, we're always changing things in the city. You know, this is a better way to do it. But you think it's best to keep it the same. Even if you have a real urge to do it different.
That's what I love it.
You wouldn't say you were stuck? No. Not stuck. Would you say it's because you don't like change? You're not just afraid of change. You're not frightened of it. It's my work. Now that's interesting. Do you mean you always put work first in the valley?
Yes.
Really? Oh, you should see some of the people I live near. They'll say, oh well, you're coming skiing, and I think, well, I've got to bake the bread. Oh, come on skiing, do the bread tomorrow. But you never do. You always know what has to be done first.
Yes.
I really am impressed. I'm very pleased to be a taxman here. I mean, this is a whole new lifestyle to me. You make choices on priorities. Priorities. And work is a priority. Do you have parties? Work first, parties after. Thank you. I've got to put something else in the report here. Are you saying you always learn from one another?
Yes.
But you never change? No. I see. So watching other people work is a good way to learn?
Yes.
I reckon that's can we just ask this lady to do her work for a minute? Could you just ask her? Who's in charge of this farmer here? Could you just ask her to start working, this lady here? What's she doing at the moment? She's sewing, I see. And I want to learn to sew. You say you watch people. If she's not doing it in a good way, do you tell her?
Yes.
So you don't always do what other people do. You choose whether you think it's a good idea.
Yes.
All right, use their heads, shall I? Use their heads to think with. Did you say that's a fair statement?
Yes.
You're not just people who do, you just think as well.
Yes.
Have you got any picture that give me an example of thinking as you work? Is there anybody working where you could show them thinking? Excuse me, thank you. You can stop the lady now. Anybody? Anybody in a picture doing any thinking as well? Do any of you think you're doing any thinking as you're working? You do? Let's have a look over here then. Let's see. Could you just check from them what it is they're thinking so that I can get an idea? Just ask them what they're thinking about.
I'm thinking it's quite hard.
There's lunch.
There's what?
To do it.
Lunch.
He's thinking about his dinner. Well, now, on the form, do you want me to say that these people don't think about the work they're doing?
No.
Well, I'll have to have a good reason why you think about your dinner while you're working, you know, that could be a good thing.
Because
What could I put
he's
for that?
hungry.
He's noticed he's hungry.
She didn't eat.
Yeah, that's okay. He didn't eat his breakfast, so that's why he's thinking. Yes. So in fact, he's noticing something about himself. And is that affecting the work? I mean, is he still all right with nails?
Yes.
He can do two things at once.
Yes.
I think I should tell him that. Two things at once. Let's have a look. Oh, I'm interested in how many of these people have been taught by their grandmothers or their grandfathers. Is that the way you learn things in the valley?
Yes.
You hand it down. Well, what do those farmers do who don't have a grandfather?
Well, they're great way out.
So if I don't have a grandfather, can I go to anybody and say, will you show me how to do that? And you mean these grandfathers are always willing to do that?
Yes.
They're never grumpy. They never say, be quiet, I don't want to know you, you're not my grandchild.
No.
No. And how do they manage with 3 questions to get that they don't have any answers? They send them to another grandfather.
Yeah.
They don't mind saying, I don't know.
Yeah, they say that first.
Yeah, and they're happy to say, I don't know.
Yeah.
Do they ever pretend they know when they really do?
Yes.
Do they? Do tell those people to stop working. They're working so hard. Really hard. Is there any other pictures I ought to see to get the message of the valley? This one? Right? The work's very hard. Seeing this? This person seems to like working. Is this typical? I mean, does everybody like work around here?
Yeah.
You never get fed up? Never. Sometimes. The people, if you get fed up, can you go on liking the work? I mean, you still manage? No? Does anybody ever leave? You manage to find work for everybody?
Yeah.